I can walk up and slap a line. Bam. Yeah. Walk up, slap a line. It can't do nothing to me. Bam. Ooh, it got me. Alright, maybe I shouldn't walk up and slap lines. Fancy intro. Cha-cha-cha. Welcome back, everybody. jtxdesertrat here, and I'm back with another episode of WafflePack SMP. Now, I know you're looking behind me and see all kinds of new stuff. Look at all this. All kinds of goodies. Well, we got quite a bit accomplished between episodes. I went resource hunting and I ran into some problems. So let's go ahead and get into what we have here. When I was down here doing the mine thing down there in the mine shaft, I just didn't find a lot of ores. By the way, we got a few more cows going on here, but not too many. I wasn't finding a lot of ore, so I had to figure out a way to stretch out my ore as much as possible. So I took everything I had. First off, I had run out of chest room, so I made chests. We got quite a loot stuffs in here that we got from loot bags while I was doing my mining stuff. But just because I was getting so little ore that I really needed to stretch it, so I invested everything I had into these machines, which will help us in the long run. Now this, it says solar panel, but it's not. It's a water mill. It's you get water to run against it and it actually produces power, and I needed it to produce power for this, my resonator. This was what I was using originally to give power to my resonator, which is a little hand crank, but now it goes to it automatically. And if you can see right now, it's a grid power that's using is 0 of 16. Now what the resonator helps with is I put coal in here, and from the coal I get red coal. Now I can take this red coal and put over here in my generator. Now what this does, my generator powers up all this equipment. Right here is a capacitor, and it's basically a 1 million RF capacitor which holds the power that the generator produces. It's basically a battery, and that way I can run some of this other stuff off the battery. Now what we have here, well, I'll get into that in a sec. What we have here is the sag mill. I don't have anything to show you with right now, but this thing is awesome. I put an iron ore in here, and I will get 2 iron ore powder right here. And so what that allows me to do is then I can put it in a furnace like this, or the smelter also works as a furnace. Then I can put the iron ore powder in here, and it will give me 2 iron ore. So basically it takes 1 iron ore, I can break it down into 2 iron ore powders, smelt it back together, and I get 2 iron ore out of it. So it's doubling the iron ore I collect. And that's not just with iron ore, that's also, there's some things I think that won't work with it, like silver. I tried and it didn't work, but I can do that with gold. I can do it with any ores that I can mine. So it doubles our ores, and it was needed. So yeah, I wasted a lot of iron, a lot of resources making this stuff, but in the long run it's gonna pay off, and it's gonna end up giving us even far more than we spent on making it. But it does hurt in the short term. So that's the stuff I got set up here, and not much runs off this grid power, but the resonator, and I believe maybe the angel ring. We can't fly with the angel ring without grid power, and we actually have to have 32 grid power, so this is only producing 16. So we'd actually have to have 2 of these running just to be able to fly. And then if I used anything like the resonator, well, I wouldn't be able to fly anymore. So typically I like to get about 5 of the water mills going, just so that I feel comfortable flying. And up here, if you notice, is a drying rack. Now what the drying rack is you put stuff in it. In fact, let me see here. Let me see here what I got. I think I got something I can show y'all with this one. You put some rotten flesh up there, bam, and it dries out. Now when the rotten flesh dries out, it becomes monster jerky. Now, it's not the best food in the world. It's not quite as good as baked potatoes, but it's a use for all that rotten flesh. You constantly get rotten flesh, killing all these zombies. You get stuck with it. Nobody ever knows what to do with it. You don't want to eat it because it poisons you, and it's just not good stuff. Rotten flesh is kind of a waste. So if you put up these drying racks, you can just make you some monster jerky. And like I said, it's not the best food in the world, but it does heal 2 hungers. So that's really nice. Really nice. Now out here, if you can see there's a death. Well, I'm tired of cutting down my trees, because every time I cut down my trees, everything I don't like whatever this is that makes the wood and everything fall, because it actually makes it harder to cut down the tree because it falls as logs and it doesn't fall where you can collect it. You actually have to cut it again. So it just makes a big mess, and it's a pain in the backside. So instead of cutting down these, I decided to run out there and cut some stuff down. That light is actually coming from behind the little forest, because when I went back there, I saw something. I saw a cloud in the sky. Well, if you know what mods are on here, then you might know what I'm getting at. There's a mod called chest pets. So that cloud was up there, and I climbed up to it and got in a chest, and I got this chicken pet. Now, if you've never seen the inventory pets is what it was. If you've never seen the inventory pets, these things are awesome. If you're lucky enough to get a cloud pet, you can actually fly, and I wouldn't need an angel ring or anything. But on that one, we found a chicken pet. Now, this chicken pet is pretty cool. It eats seeds, so I need to always make sure I have seeds in my inventory. And while I have it in my hotbar, bam, look at that. I can just sprint everywhere. Woo! So as long as I have a chicken pet, ooh, free stuff. As long as I have a chicken pet with grass seeds to eat, I can sprint. Now let's compare this. This is sprinting normal. This is sprinting with the chicken pet. I can walk up and slap a line. Bam! Yeah! Walk up, slap a line. It can't do nothing to me. Bam! Ooh, it got me. Alright, maybe I shouldn't walk up and slap lines. Yeah, sorry about that, kitty. Alright, but that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I really do like inventory pets. I've played with them before in Crazy Craft. Crazy Craft is one of the few mod packs I've ever been involved in, and I really enjoyed it. And why aren't these growing? Do they not? Will they not go on to sand? Do I need to give them something else? Are they not close enough to water? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But the inventory pets are really cool. I like them. There's a bunch of different ones you can get. Let me see if I can pull up here. Okay, yeah, this shows them all. You got the cow pet, removes negative potion effects. The sheep pet gives you slow fall and gives you wool, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to go through all of them because, as you can see, there's a ton of them. There's a whole bunch of them. Now, the one we want, though, no, not the moon pet. Where is it at? The one we would really love to have, and I know I'm just overlooking it, and it's obvious, and I'm going to feel bad. Well, there's two I would like to have, actually. That one don't really need because let me see, the chest pet is pretty nice. The double chest pet, that's a pretty nice one. But I'm not seeing it. I'm sure I'm overlooking it. There it is, the cloud pet. It's fast flight and lightning strike. So basically you can hit bad guys with lightning if they're coming at you, and you can also fly, which is pretty darn cool. Now the other one I'd like to have, I believe, is this one here. Yep, slime pet. That's when you get knocked down to the point where you're about to die, and it will actually save you from dying and give you a couple of extra hearts and give you time to get away from the bad guys. So that's pretty nice. A lot of these I haven't seen. They're new additions, so I'm not too sure about some of them. But overall, they're a pretty cool mod to have. Now, I got all this set up, decided to go ahead and use my iron on it, but it left me very low on resources. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run out into the world and just see what there is out there. I haven't gone too far. Eat some food. I haven't gone too far. So this episode, it's not going to be working on the house. It's not going to be mining or doing anything like that. It's just a little bit of exploration. Now that we have the chicken pet and can run around, a little bit of exploration out here around our area. I will go over here and show you where my, oh, right here, where my death marker is, the cloud. Oh, you know, if you can see up there, the cloud is right there. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. Okay, I don't want to set a waypoint. I'm gonna have to change that in the options. I was trying to zoom, but that's the cloud right there. And then I built up on the tree with some clay I had taken from that mountain there, and was able to get up there and find this chicken pet, which is too awesome. So if we're going somewhere and I see a, and I always say we, I'm not talking in royal terms, I'm just so used to you guys being with me or filming that I just always say we. But oh, that noise, it's so scary. But if you happen to see a cloud that I miss, let me know in the comments. Is that something over there? Let me know in the, there's one. Awesome. And I will go back and try to get it. Did I bring enough build? Oh, I didn't. So I'm gonna have to probably cut down some trees in order to build. Oh, there's another one over there. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look for some of these inventory pets. See, that's about right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to build up pretty high for that. We'll try to get some of these inventory pets and see what we got. I don't want to. Oh, I hate this thing. I hate it. Why don't it just give me the wood when it falls? It would be nice if it just. I wouldn't mind it if you hit it and it just all came crashing down, but then you could just pick it up instead of having to actually break it again. This is just a pain in the butt. But anyway, I'm not going to make you watch all this boring part of me gathering the wood and building up, but as soon as we get up to the cloud, I'll cut back in and let you see what's going on. Alright, well, we've built up here. We're almost to the top. I'm gonna try to get up here and get in, see what we can get. Nether portal pet. Huh. Well, that's pretty neat. Now the chicken pet. Eats seeds, then it eats nether quartz. Okay. And it just teleports us to the nether and back. Well, that's kind of handy. So if we get I always break these chests, that way other people don't mistake this cloud for one that hasn't been used. I know over there it's because I fell, but I usually try to take down the stuff I build up, because it just looks tacky. It's nobody wants to go across the land with a whole bunch of little towers of dirt or wood or whatever built up. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nether pet, so we can get there and back. And that's great to have on us over in the nether just in case something happens, so we can do a quick pop back over here into the regular world. Alright, well, so that's that one. We got that one there. So next is that one over there. Alright, what I might do, it looks like some bad guys are around. I might wait until daylight and then come down and go over there, because it's going to be a bunch of bad guys. Of course, I could sprint, I guess. Well, anyway, you don't want to watch me building up and all that, so we'll take another cut until we get to the next cloud. Alright, so we've made it up here. Now let's see what we got in this one. Oh, please. Wither. Immune to wither effect. That's gonna be good when we're collecting wither skulls. And life steal 25%. Well, that's fine. I mean, we still got some goodies out of it. We still got some goodies. Alright, and so that leaves us with that one over there. We'll go do that one as well. Now, I'm not too worried about getting all the chests and everything over here. I know there's other people on the server, and they're going to be looking for chest pets and whatnot as well. And if I was in an area with anybody else, I, of course, wouldn't go through and get everything. I would, you know, limit the amount I get. But over here, it's just me on this side of the map. As far as I know, I don't know of anybody else over here. If there was anybody else over here, I would assume they would have at least gotten some of these. And I sure haven't seen anybody building or anything over here. So I'm just taking what I can get for right now. There should be stuff in the water as well. There's little... I don't see anything. There's little caves along the coastline that will hold chest pets, or I keep saying chest pets, but inventory pets. I've yet to see one, but I know they're around, or they were in the original mod. I don't know if they're exactly the same as they were in Crazy Craft, or whatever it was the last time I played with that mod. But okay, I'm not gonna bore you. We'll go ahead and cut again and be back when I get to the other cloud. Okay, I accidentally went a little too far, so I'm going to build over to it. But not only do we have that there, but I also noticed, bam! Look at that. We've got a village over on that side. And I believe that's a blacksmith there, which is awesome. It means there'll be stuff on there we can get. Just don't fall. Oh no! I actually thought I was gonna fall. Uh-oh. I ain't gonna be able to build down from that. A jukebox. Play disc. Well, if that ain't about the most worthless pet I've ever seen. So it plays music. We can basically have a CD player on us. Wow. Well then. Oh no. Well, I guess we're taking the water. I didn't realize that water made the clouds go away. Well, alright. Okay, so we got those. There's that village over there, and also another cloud. Another cloud and a village. Alright, let's get down. Okay. Or no, that's the one we went up in. So it's over the other cloud. Where was it? Was it over here? Where did I see that cloud in the village? Doggone it. Okay, well, it's nighttime. We're going to have a lot of the baddies. So I think I'm just gonna equip my my chicken pet, run away, and save all this for the next time, because there's just too much. Either that or I might do it off camera, and if I do run into anything interesting, I'll go ahead and record it and just tack it on to the next episode. But I hope everybody enjoyed watching. If so, leave a like. Be sure to leave a comment. Tell me what you like about the episode, if you'd like to see anything different. And there's our village, and we'll see about making it happen. But hope everybody has a great time. As always, Joseph, Liam, love you guys, and we'll see you next time.